So you keep failing yourself, and it's probably for one, two, or three of these reasons. One, you talk too much. Sorry to say, but you are way too concerned with telling everybody about these dreams, these goals, these desires that you have. And as a result, you leave yourself with a watered down idea. It just doesn't mean the same anymore. You know, the reason we do this is because we think other people care. And that sounds harsh, but really people don't, because everyone else has their own things going on. They have their own ideas, they have their own ambitions. So they're not really worried about what you're doing. And you have to question why you felt the need to do this in the first place. Because in the end, you telling others about these things that you care so deeply about doesn't really change anything. It actually just makes the whole situation worse. So what happens if you stop? Well, for starters, these ambitions and goals don't lose their essence. They don't lose their significance. And they maintain their purity, the thing that made them so attractive in the first place. And you'll find that your pursuit of that thing becomes poetic and almost like adrenaline inducing, becomes invigorating, it becomes exciting. Number two, you're not acknowledging the power you have of choice. The moment you make a decision, that's it. It's done. There's nothing else to it. You decide you want to lose 30 pounds, that's it. You decide you want to make more money, it's done. Let me give you an example, because I know you're probably thinking like, well, you can't lose 30 pounds or just like increase your income overnight. But I disagree, and I'll explain why. If there's a distant star 5,000 light years away and we see it explode, does that mean it only just now exploded? Of course not. It exploded 5,000 years ago when it actually happened. So your decision is the explosion. And those 5,000 years is how long it took for everyone to realize that the decision was made. Who you are and who you decide to be is not bound to what other people see, because the physical world takes time. It takes time to catch up. And that's just the way it is. But what you decide internally just is. 3, you lack the ability to adapt. So if you want to evolve, you have to adapt. To evolve is to implement change. Therefore, you have to be willing and able to adopt a slightly or drastically different mindset. And this is simply because the version of yourself that you want to become does not think the way you think. Therefore, something about your mindset must change. But far too many of us are stuck in our old ways for reasons that really don't matter, because ultimately, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Do you want it or do you not? People concern themselves too much with circumstances, when what really matters is your willingness to decide to implement the change that needs to happen in order for you to obtain whatever outcome you desire. But these are simple things, and you'd be able to recognize these flaws if you gave yourself some time to self-analyze. You just need to be with yourself. And you'll find that if you give yourself the time of day, you will rapidly evolve into who you truly are. That's all I have to say. These are the 3 reasons why you continue to fail. Why you say you're going to do something and it doesn't happen. So hopefully this video was beneficial. Maybe you got something out of it. I want to thank you greatly for your time, and hopefully I will see you sometime soon.